Hello and welcome. My name is Jamie Sykett, Director of Instructional Technology for the Oswego City School District. I'm with Dan Rupert and Nick Little, who are the Technology Integration Specialists for our school district. Over the next 6 weeks or longer, we will be producing weekly segments and weekly videos to really help and provide an extra layer of support for those families and students at home. Should you need any additional help, you can always visit the virtual learning website from the oswego.org main page. On the website, across the top are different tabs for learning expectations, device cleaning, Chromebook or iPad support, Google Classroom or Google Meets help, and there's also a device help tab with a link where you can submit questions at any time.
This evening, we're going to look at connecting both your Chromebooks and iPads to your home network, as well as what your students will need to do Monday to connect to both Google Meet and Google Classroom.
So first, power on the iPad. You're going to find the settings icon on your home screen and press that. The example here on your screen is exactly what the icon looks like on the iPad you have been provided with. Next, add your iPad to the Wi-Fi. Here's the second step. You're going to select the Wi-Fi from the settings list, as you can see from the image here. There are two things. You're going to see Wi-Fi. If it says off, you're going to notice that in this circled area, it is not lit up green. You will have to click on that to turn it on, and you will have your iPad then search for the wireless network that you're going to connect to. Next is clicking on the name of the Wi-Fi network. You will see any connection within range of your device. The padlock indicates that a password is required for that connection. Once you select your Wi-Fi, you will be prompted to enter the password. Next is clicking on the name of your Wi-Fi and connecting. You will enter the password for your connection. Once you do that, select Join. The Join button will be in the top right. If you're not sure of your network password, please contact your service provider. Logging into your Google Apps. Click on the app you want to access and enter your account information. For username and password questions, please contact your child's building and teacher. Let's connect to Google Classroom and Google Meets with an iPad. First, let's open Google Classroom with the Google Classroom app as shown on the screen here. Next, you're going to accept the classroom invitation. It's important to note that elementary teachers typically will only have one invitation for a classroom. However, some teachers may choose to share, so you may have multiple invites. Make sure that if you are invited to multiple classrooms that you do click the accept button so you will get all the assignments that the teacher is posting. Please note that you will only have to accept the invitation part once. After that, you will just have to open Google Classroom on the iPad to start the class. Continuing on with this, now that you have joined the classroom, you will have the option to open your Google Classroom. To see current announcements and newest assignments, click on the option or select the option called Stream. To get a more detailed look at classwork, etc., click on the tab Classwork. Next, we're connecting with Google Meets with your iPad. To connect with Google Meets, select the camera icon located in the top right corner. When you select this, you will automatically be connected through your account, and the camera and microphone will be turned on once you select the Join option in Google Meets. We'll be on the basic rundowns of your Chromebook. This is what we're going to cover today. We're going to be looking at how to add Chromebook to your Wi-Fi and also logging in on your Chromebook. When you are looking to add your Chromebook to your wireless network, we're going to first push the power button on and click on the clock. As you can see from the photo here, that is just an example of where to find it. The bar that you are going to be looking at with the clock indicates the language for the Chromebook keyboard, the Wi-Fi connection strength, and the charge of the battery, and also the time. While you're looking over in that area as well, you're going to be coming across 5 bubbles. The icon for the Wi-Fi and a list of available networks are going to appear. So this box contains all of these bubbles, which are accessibility features such as a screen reader. You also have screen keyboard and high contrast mode. You'll also be able to adjust your volume and screen brightness as labeled down here. Next, we're going to be adding your Chromebook to your Wi-Fi or wireless network. You're going to click on the name of your wireless network or Wi-Fi. You will see any connection within range of your device. The padlock indicates that a password is required for that connection. It is important for you to be aware that all networks that appear on your computer may not have access or internet. So it's really important that you check off and select the wireless network that you have. Next, we're going to be adding your Chromebook to your Wi-Fi. This is the second part. You're going to click on the name of your wireless network or Wi-Fi and connect. You will enter the password for your connection. Once you do that, select Connect. If you are not sure of your network password, it is important that you contact your service provider. Next, logging into your Chromebook. Click on the bar and enter your username. Please note that the Chromebook already has your @oswego.org on the right of the box, as you can see right over here. You just need to enter your child's username. A username is just the part of the email that comes before the @ sign. For example, if your address is jdoe@oswego.org, your username would just be jdoe. You will click Next when you are done. A wonderful thing to note too is that when you sign in or log in with your oswego.org account and you're using a district computer, you are automatically signed into everything Google, meaning Google Docs, Google Drives, Google Slides, all of that. So logging in won't be that big of an issue once you do it on this screen shown here. Next, you're going to be going to the password portion of the logging in. Clicking on the bar, and you're going to enter your password. As you can see from this screen here, you have a symbol that looks like an eyeball. That means you will be able to see what you're typing in your password. If the line is through that, you may click that to allow yourself to see. If there's a line through it, that means that your password is being covered up, and every time you type a letter or a symbol for your password, you will see dots changed for security purposes. So under the welcome sign, you'll see the complete email address. You just make sure that you verify that that email address is correct. If this is correct, enter your password and click Next to log in. If you have any questions about your username and password, please contact your child's building or teacher.
Thank you everyone for joining us this evening. We hope that you found this video to be very informative. As a reminder, if you go to the Oswego webpage, you'll see the parent support link at the top in the gray banner. At that point, you can go to the support page and submit a Google form requesting assistance from either Nick or myself. Once you see the form, please fill out the required fields and hit submit, and one of us will call you back as soon as we can. Also, feel free to contact us at 315-341-2051 during normal hours of 8 a.m. to 4 p.m., and we will return your call as soon as we can.